My name's Belinda Whitelaw and I'm the Best Start Coordinator based here at Greater Shepparton City Council, and I work in the Early Years Services Department. This presentation is for any parent or carer of a child who is eligible for kindergarten next year, and will hopefully provide you with some helpful hints and tips on things that you can be doing at home to help prepare your child for kinder next year. Getting ready for kindergarten. Some simple advice, hints and tips for helping prepare your child for kindergarten. Starting kindergarten is a major milestone in a child's life, and it's an exciting one. It is their first big step in early education. The first thing you need to ensure is that your child is eligible for kindergarten. For your child to be eligible to attend kindergarten, they need to turn 4 by the 30th of April in the year that they attend. It is really important to think carefully about when your child is likely to be ready to start school, and therefore, when is the best time for them to have a kindergarten experience. For some children, especially those with a birth date between January and April, it might be best to wait until the following year to send them to kinder, depending on their level of maturity and readiness. So let's have a look at some of the things that will indicate if your child is ready for kinder or not. So how will you know if your child is ready for kindergarten? You know your child better than anyone, so think about if your child is able to separate from family members with relatively little distress. There might be a few tears when you drop them off, but they will settle fairly quickly after the parent or carer leaves. Are they confident to play with other children, but also happy to be in their own company for short periods of time? Are they willing to try new things and wanting to do things for themselves? So are they willing and confident to give things a go? Can they follow a simple instruction and ask for help if needed? So for example, if they were asked to go and grab their hat out of their bag, or are they able to ask for help going to the toilet or to do up a shoelace? Are they able to listen to a story? And are they starting to have an understanding of sharing and turn taking? They may not be actually doing it, but they are starting to understand the concepts and the practice of this. If you answered yes to most or all of these, then your child is probably ready for kindergarten. And your child may be already attending a playgroup, pre-kinder or childcare. So if so, please talk to the teacher or leader at the service about your child's readiness for kinder to get their thoughts and advice. This slide looks at some of the things you can be doing at home to help prepare your child for kindergarten. You may be doing lots of these things already, which is great. It is really good if you can provide opportunities for your child to play with other children, as it helps build their social skills. So you could visit a family member with young children, meet up at a park, or even go to a playgroup. Reading to your child as often as you can is one of the most important things you can do. It helps them hear language and see language, and they start to understand how a book works. If possible, try for a story a day. And talking to your child is just as important. Talk to them about different things that you can see, hear, smell or touch. Again, it helps significantly with their language development. Get your child involved in everyday activities like cooking, tidying up or even sorting the washing. Again, this is another great time to talk about what you are doing. Try to set a good routine for bed. So this might include having a bath, then reading a book and then bedtime. It is really important for children to have enough sleep. Practice at home putting on clothing like socks and shoes or jumpers and jackets, as this helps build their independence. Remember to put your child's name on everything. We can't emphasise this point enough. At kinder, children will have snack time and lunch, so practice opening and closing lunch boxes, peeling bananas, unwrapping sandwiches, or even opening yogurt tubs. Spend time playing with your child every day. This might be inside or outside, and try to mix it up a bit. So you could play puzzles, imaginative or pretend play like dress-ups or hide and seek, maybe do some dancing and singing, or even go into a local playground. And it's a good idea to practice doing the kinder run. It is amazing how long some small things take. So practice getting dressed, making snacks or lunches, packing the kinder bag, and driving or walking to kinder. Try this on a weekend or during the holidays. You might be surprised how long the whole process actually takes. Some other hints and tips to help with transition to kindergarten include attending any orientation or transition days at your kinder. This is really important for you and your child. It helps everyone become familiar with the kinder environment. You can meet staff and other families and receive important information about starting kindergarten. You can go past the kinder and talk to your child about what they will do there. So for example, you can let them know that they'll make new friends, they might get to play on the swings or in the sandpit, they'll get to paint and make things to bring home. And be excited when talking to them about this. Please take your child for their 3.5-year maternal and child health visit. It is a really important visit, and some kinder teachers will ask to see a copy of the child's visit in their maternal and child health book. And of course, talk positively with your child about starting kinder. Acknowledge if they feel a bit nervous, and that feeling like this is completely normal, but talking in a positive way and letting them know all the fun and exciting things they will do at kinder will help ease any nerves they might have. You may be wondering what children learn at kinder. In short, they will learn a lot. And the way your child will learn will be through play. The kinder program really develops the whole child and focuses on the 5 key areas of the early years learning framework, which includes children having a strong sense of identity, so understanding and knowing who they are. Children are connected with and contribute to their world, so learning about their community. They have a strong sense of well-being, which means they feel safe and happy. And children are confident and involved learners, so they're happy to learn, be challenged and be successful. And are effective communicators, so listening and talking in ways children feel important and valued. So what do these areas or things actually look like in real life or as an activity at kinder? Through the different experiences and activities offered at kinder, your child will learn social skills, so learning how to play with others. Emotional skills, so for example, how to understand their feelings. And this might happen through sharing or turn taking or having conversations about feelings. They will learn play skills, so for example, maybe using blocks to build a road and then playing a game about it with cars or trucks. Language and literacy skills are prominent in most activities at kinder, but in particular through story time, group talking time, and general discussion with educators and other children. They will learn gross motor skills through things like running and jumping and climbing, and also fine motor skills by doing activities that involve cutting and drawing and painting, or even using the little tongs to select pieces of fruit at morning tea time. All of these skills are important building blocks for life. After listening to all of this information, some of you may be wondering what are the options if your child is not ready for kinder. The first thing to say is not all children will be ready to start kinder when they are 4, and that is absolutely fine. Some children will benefit greatly from an extra year of maturity before they start, and I can put one of my own children in this category. My son started kinder when he was turning 5. If you have enrolled your child for kinder, but at the end of the year or start of next year feel he or she is not ready to start kinder, you can always withdraw your child's enrolment and then re-register them again the following year. Remember, think carefully about when your child is likely to be ready to start school, and therefore when is the best time for them to have a kinder experience. As I've mentioned before, you know your child better than anyone, but you can also talk to your maternal and child health nurse, playgroup leader, pre-kinder teacher or childcare leader about this and ask them their opinion. At the end of the day, it is your decision as to when you want to send your child to kindergarten. If you do make the decision not to send your child to kinder next year, we would really encourage you to consider attending a playgroup. You could register for pre-kinder or catch up with friends with children so they have opportunities to develop important skills like language, social, emotional and physical skills. And then remember to register them for kinder next year. If in doubt, just know that you will never do any harm in giving your child an extra year of maturity before sending them to kinder. Research shows that children who begin older are better able to cope with school learning in years 7 to 12. Majority of you will already be aware of this, but to register your child for kinder, you can go to the Greater Shepparton City Council's website, have a look at all of the kindergartens available in our municipality, and complete the online registration form. Council runs a central registration process for most kinders in our municipality. There are a couple of kinders that you can register with directly. Central registration opens each year in May, and we encourage families to get their registrations in as early as possible. Around September, letters of offer will be sent out to families who have secured a place at a centre, and then an enrolment form will need to be completed for that centre. So hopefully that has provided you with some helpful hints and tips on how to help prepare your child and your family for kinder next year. If you still have any questions, please contact the kindergarten your child is enrolled at, or you could contact Council's Early Years Services Department on 58 329 783, or you could talk to a friend or family member who already have children at kindergarten. Remember, there's no such thing as a silly question. This is a new experience for everyone, and the more you can inform yourself on what to expect, the better prepared everyone will be. Thank you very much for your time and for listening to this presentation. We hope your child enjoys their kindergarten experience, no matter when that may be, and we wish you all the very best for the future.